sure you're wondering how I did it. Because I'm asking myself the same question. How did a 17-year-old kid from Brooklyn help steal $14 million in one day without being caught? I know, it's very impressive, but guess what? It's not as cool as the movies make it seem. I thought it was going to be like Ocean's 11, and I'd make off with the money, everything would be flawless, all that stuff. But spoiler alert, it's more like that Tarantino movie where everyone dies.
Go on, take the money and run. Go on, take the money and run.
Yeah, I know how big of a risk it was because of how much money it was and all. But Big Richie made it seem like it was a foolproof plan. Big Richie, how did I forget? So Big Richie, he knew everybody in Brooklyn. By everybody I mean the worst of the worst. And by worst of the worst, I mean the best of the worst. Like the best murderer, best getaway driver, best thief, all that. So naturally, he came to me, the best cat burglar in Brooklyn. I've been doing it since I was 12. It's just my thing. I'm a natural. And I'm known by my code name, The Spectre. I know it's corny, but I read a shit ton of comics as a kid, and it just kind of stuck, so lay off me. But I wasn't even the only one with a corny name. So, you ready for this? Are you sure? Okay. Flown in fresh from Ukraine, Hercules was hired as the muscle of our crew. This guy's name was Hercules. But with the stupid name comes a very scary man. This guy did not know any English, but he was big and scary. He was like 6'7" and arms this wide. He was the muscle of our crew. Now, we got everybody but a driver. So, none other than Bobby Donovan was hired as the driver of our crew. This dude was the best in Brooklyn. And I ain't bullshitting you, he was amazing. And he was Big Richie's nephew, so he kind of had that going for him too. So, that was pretty good for Bobby. Now, that's everybody. You got Bobby the driver, Hercules the muscle, Big Richie the mastermind, and me, the thief. So, I had 3 simple jobs. Break into the vault, cut the power, and watch the security cameras. Not in that order, but those were my 3 basic things. And it seems pretty easy, right? Well, Big Richie forgot one teeny tiny detail in his plan. The money wasn't even in the vault. Now, I don't know if you know the 5 basic rules of bank robbery, but I'll tell you anyways. So Big Richie planned this at 4:30 on a Friday. But little did we know that banks transfer the money at the end of the week at 4. So, we get to the bank, I break in, I cut the power, and we get into the vault. So, as we're opening the vault, we find that there's only $470 in there. The rest of the money, where'd it go? It's all the way down the street. So, we're there, arguing, while the cops surround the place. So, Big Richie thinks, okay, we need an exit, but he needed one more thing. He needed a scapegoat. And so, out of the blue, he decided that was gonna be me, the lucky winner. So he shoots me in the leg. and he tells me that if I don't rat on him, he'll bail me out. So, while I'm laying there for dead, hey, still with me? Okay, good. Where was I? Laying there for dead, I had an idea. So, I crawl all the way to the storage room, put on a security outfit, and I walk out with the hostages, blend in, talk to a couple police officers, pass the interrogations, and I hear that Big Richie, Hercules, and Bobby had found the armored car with $14 million in it. And it didn't go that well, except for Big Richie. Hercules was arrested, Bobby was dead, but Big Richie, he was gone without a trace. The cops had no idea where he was. But lucky for me, I know where to find Big Richie. He's not that hard to find. Also, he needs better security because I was gonna straighten things out with him. And long story short, his back door was easy to open, especially for me, because you know. And yeah, I straightened out everything with him. Moral of the story. Well, I can't actually think of one. Except maybe, if someone has your money, take the money and run.